Now at 6, a judge imposed the highest possible sentence for a drunk driver who killed Washington State Trooper Chris Gadd. Good evening, I'm Preston Phillips.
And I'm Mary Nom. Gadd was a husband and young father when he was killed on the side of the road in March of last year. After a contentious trial, Raul Benitez-Santana was convicted of vehicular homicide. And today, Gadd's family had their chance to speak to him in court. KOMO's Jeremy Harris is live in Everett with what happened in court. Jeremy?
Christopher Gadd told a fellow trooper that he wanted to make one more traffic stop before they met up to go on a break. That is when he was killed by a drunk driver who was going over 100 miles an hour down the shoulder of the freeway. Today, Gadd's family said in court that he was a husband, a brother, a son, a young father, and a dedicated state trooper who wanted to protect the people of Washington from the very thing that killed him. It began as a night of drinking in a Mount Vernon bar that ended when Raul Benitez-Santana crashed into Trooper Chris Gadd's patrol car on I-5 at nearly double the speed limit.
There's no evidence he needed to get anywhere at 3 in the morning. So this just suggests that he was just casually endangering the public, and that really bothers me.
Today, prosecutors said his actions were so reckless, Benitez-Santana deserved the maximum sentence of 10.5 years for vehicular homicide.
My name is Cameron Gadd.
Gadd's widow, Cameron, too overcome with grief to speak. His mother, Jillian, saying the whole situation was avoidable and criticizing the defense team.
His behavior is not excusable. Victim shaming is the absolute lowest form of defense.
You were traveling at over 100 miles an hour for a length of time. You endangered everyone on the roadway.
Judge Karen Moore imposed the highest sentence allowed.
The public needs to know that driving like that is unacceptable, period. Young people who drive and speed need to know that it is no different from having a loaded gun.
Chris had us saying, "One more stop." That's how committed he was.
Chief John Batiste saying the entire state patrol stands with the Gadd family to honor his legacy.
No matter what the outcome was today, it won't bring Chris back. It won't take away the pain. And I'm hoping that others learn from this mistake and not commit an act similar to this.
Benitez-Santana did not speak at today's sentencing hearing. His attorney said, though, they advised him not to say anything so to preserve a future potential for an appeal. The defense attorneys did say, though, he's aware of the impact and he's remorseful for the death of Trooper Gadd. Trooper Gadd comes from a family of state troopers. His father's a Washington State Trooper. His sister is a state trooper in Texas. He was 27 years old. Reporting live in Snohomish County, Jeremy Harris, KOMO News.
Jeremy, thank you. Benitez-Santana was in the country illegally at the time of the crash. ICE placed a detainer on him, and he could be taken into ICE custody once he's released from prison. A court found the prosecutors violated Washington sanctuary laws when a staff member had contact with ICE in the days after Benitez-Santana's arrest.